What is up? We're back. Welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm gonna be making some brackets. I know you're probably tired of me making brackets, but I've just got what I thought was gonna be 2 more brackets, but turns out it's only gonna be 1. We're also gonna relocate the oil filter to a new location and get it mounted. And then I've previously made the lower radiator mount, and today I'm going to design and order the upper radiator mount. Got several things to do today, so try to keep up. So to start off, in order to remove this old oil filter, we're gonna have to drain the oil. It's freaking on there. Oh, why'd that feel hot? This hasn't run in forever. I think there's something wrong with me. Oh, well, success, sort of. And then once I got the oil draining, I need to figure out a mount for the ECU. And this is where I said I thought I was going to be making 2 additional brackets, but it's only going to be 1. Okay, now we need to figure out what this bracket's even going to look like. Now, I don't even think I'm going to use a bracket. I think I'm about to just bolt the ECU to this board. That'd be so much easier. So like this, and this goes up like that. So if we were to mount this to the back of that board, it'd be awesome. And that's exactly what I'm about to do. So the ECU needs to mount like this in the passenger floorboard. Lucas wants the connectors aimed down in case any moisture gets in there, it can drain out. I don't know. I don't feel like the moisture is really gonna be an issue, but I guess I'll appease Lucas. So ECU needs to mount really roughly here, but on the opposite side. And that works really well in wood. Nice. Riv nuts. Wow, that's freaking spot on, baby. That's beautiful. That's so freaking perfect. Wow, I'm a genius. Alright, ECU is mounted. Oh, I totally mounted it upside down from how it's supposed to be. Man, I need a drink. Can't believe I didn't even notice that I was mounting this thing upside down. ECU is mounted. And that's like basically flush. I mean, I don't think you're gonna feel that through the carpet. Sick. Now I just need to make sure that I'm actually able to fit this in here with the ECU on it. ECU is in, baby. Nice. Now the oil's had a little bit of time to drain, so we should be able to pull the oil filter off with minimal oil spilling out. I found an oil filter tool in my toolbox, but I wasn't sure if it was for the Z. I believe this is for this filter. Yes, it is. No? Is it not? But it was just spinning. Looks like it's made for it. But it just spins. So I had a little idea. I put a hand towel inside of the tool for the oil filter. Surely that'll do it. That's tight now. Nice. That did it. Oh, now the tool's freaking stuck on the filter, really? A little bit of oil on the gasket. With the new oil filter installed on the oil filter relocation kit, I needed to remove the lines and move them to where they would work for the new location. And the oil in line, I'm gonna put blue tape so I don't forget. Yeah, I don't know how well this is even going to work. I'm probably going to wind up getting oil everywhere anyways, but trying to wrap up the ends of these oil lines just to pull through the engine bay. Not even anything crazy. So the oil filter relocation kit lines were running through a hole under the headlight, and I needed them to run out next to the radiator. Why is all this shit? car. How is that out of there? It already came out of the bag. So there's about to be freaking oil everywhere probably. It's back in the bag? What? I'm so confused. Is that not the same line? Freaking weird. Okay, so I'm taking the line sort of up top and taking it down through the front here. Oil lines affixed. Let's see what we got down here. Lines coming out right here. Okay, so I'm actually just gonna put it back where it was before, but the lines have been rerouted, so it is gonna be better than it was before, but yeah, the lines are just gonna be pretty much where they were before, so. Okay, so here's my idea of what I want to do with the upper radiator mount. So you've got these two posts obviously coming off of the radiator here, and that's what these two posts are. This blue is the radiator. I want to make a bracket that utilizes these 4 bolt holes in the crash bar, and it basically comes back, bends down, and then bends up at the same angle as the radiator. And then it's gonna have 2 slots that are almost like a teardrop shape with a small side and a large side. And you'll be able to take a grommet and put it into the large side, slide it over to the small side, and then the posts from the top of the radiator will be able to stick into that and support it. So I went ahead and got to work taking the necessary measurements and writing everything down. So I think that this is actually going to have a little bit of space in between, and by a little bit I mean the entire length of the radiator, because this is raised. This is going to just have to be separate tabs. Now I actually found some little isolating, we call this an isolating grommet. I actually found some little isolating grommets from these other little brackets from the Z, and this is going to give me a perfect size to use. Can pretty much put this grommet into this hole and then pull it over to here. So I need something identical to this to go in the bracket that I'm designing here. Alright, that is going to do it for today's video. Be sure to stay tuned for next week's video where you're going to see these brackets installed on the car. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Why is all this shit on that car? Can't believe I didn't even notice that I was mounting this thing upside down.